The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Good evening, I'm Bill Sheehan, and this is GameShift. Today we have Drew Sheehan co-hosting for us. And we're just here to talk about video games as usual, and you're playing Ark a lot. You love that game?
Yeah.
It's still in beta. How long is that going to be?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be for a long time.
A long time, yeah. How is it? It's coming out good?
Yeah, it's
Movements
really
are
good.
Well, I'm trying to get more of like what's coming to E3 on, today's show and in the future shows until E3 comes. So today we have Gran Turismo Sport. Nice video of this. The cars look very detailed. It reminds me a lot of Forza, but it looks like it has a little bit more of like trails on the dirt. The cars are modeled very similar to Forza, so it's going to be a good competition there for the two. Do you like the racing games, Drew?
I hate racing games
Yeah.
because I'm not good at them, and I have no idea how to control the cars.
Yeah.
But I like the car models and designs, but I can't drive them, so I don't play racing games.
Yeah, you don't play them as much as I do. But it looks like, the graphics look similar. It's definitely going to be one of the top-notch races for the year. It was just announced, so it's going to be at E3. I'm hoping to, see if people can actually play it and demo it and see how it is. There'll be all kinds of gameplay footage from E3. E3's coming. You excited for that? New announcements?
Yeah, but I don't get to be there.
Yeah, I know. I want to be there too, but someday.
I like how it shows all the names of the vehicles. It doesn't just show nothing, or like just the name you pick, so people know what you're driving.
Yep. Look at the track selection. You can actually see like footage of the cities and trees and oceans and deserts, gas stations, tons of cars to choose from, lighting effects. Like, it looks like you pull into the gas station. You can pick your position in the race when you're playing like single player. You can pick where your starting point is. It looks really detailed. Like, I don't know. The background graphics look really good. The up close, like when you get close to the car and you see the dirt and the pavement that you're riding on, looks really detailed. I wonder if there's weather effects. I haven't seen too much of that, but there's definitely night and day.
Yeah. Well, I see all kinds of terrains you can drive on, so you can have rough and just smooth. Either one is good because you'll be racing the same car, but other cars will be better in other areas, like not having a huge sport car in like a rough urban area.
Like get the all-wheel drive you're talking about,
Yeah.
for the desert. Looks like you can adjust like everything in your car too. Maybe there's some modifications. I haven't seen much of that, but you'll see. There's tunnels. It reminds me of, Gran Turismo has been one of the best racing franchises out there. This doesn't look to disappoint at all. And I don't know, it's always that, and I used to always get the Gran Turismos, and then Forza came out, and Gran Turismo kind of disappeared for a couple of years, but it's good to see it back. It has a lot of cars to choose from. Look at that.
Yeah. Also, when you go into first-person view, there's a little rear view mirror for you to look at, so you can see when people are behind you.
PlayStation only. Yep. That's it for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
They get a pretty good exclusive sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what I had for Gran Turismo. What'd you think of that? That was your first time seeing that video. Looks
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, it looks good,
You
but
just don't like racing games.
no.
So next I have a little bit of footage of Madden, the next Madden. Gronk is the cover athlete. Doesn't believe that being on the cover of Madden is like a jinx. So he's on there, and looks good. I mean, they threw in a little bit of real life Gronk in this little clip that we have. It's only 27 seconds long, but the graphics, they just keep improving. I'm hoping a little bit more on the gameplay improvements because I think that makes a lot of sense. With every Madden, I like to see a little bit of an improvement there. Offense, defense. People tend to learn the patterns and learn how to run right into the end zone without you touching them just by a pattern. And I hope they fix that where the offense and the defense are even. And it always goes, according to the player's stats. So I'm hoping that they'll adjust it so it's a little bit more even playing field sometimes, because no matter what team you seem to pick, there seems to be a running pattern that always works, or a pass play that always works for every single team, and it's the same. But they always adjust it.
What I think about it is that they're just showing off how good their graphics are by comparing Gronkowski to the actual game.
Yeah, they're showing off that they really did make a great football game and just keep it going and going and going. They kind of cornered the market with that. So next we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It looks good based off the comic books. Somewhat, the movie has some of these characters in there. You can see classic Krang right here. He's from the comics more. And he was in the animated series, the older one. But you've never seen Krang in a movie. So this is the video game, and you got Krang there, Shredder. Doesn't really touch on, so I played the first level. The first level has Bebop. He's also from the comics, and he's in the new movie as well, but it doesn't really touch on how Bebop was created or what happened or any of that. And there's a big story mode for the game. So far I'm wishing that there was more of a story, more of a backstory on the characters and how they developed. Foot Clan.
What I think about it is that it will be a great game. I played the first one. That was really fun, but you die really easily. So I think they're going to include that in this game too. But extra lives, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can heal each other and you go into shell shock and you spin on the ground, and your brother can come up to you and help you up. So it's pretty cool. It's got some new moves as well, like special moves. You can pick any of the 4 turtles: Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael.
Of course, has a storyline, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, this is
it
kind
could be.
of a little of it.
It does have potential for when it is out.
Oh,
is it out right now?
It's out right now. Yeah, it came out yesterday.
Right now.
So this one's out now. So that was just a little bit of the story right there at the beginning where you saw them talking amongst the pizza. Now they're going into an area here, and this is where the gameplay is going to pick up. It looks good.
Yeah.
The graphics are, it kind of reminds you of a mix of like a 3D graphics mixed in with cartoon animation, wrapped around the graphics, the 3D models. So
I think it's like a comic style.
yeah.
Like you can see all the lines in detail that just look like they were drawn with like pencil, and they were just colored in. But it does have that really good comic style to it, just like Teenage Mutant Turtles would be.
It's like cell shading. So they use cell shading to map the characters. It was like used for older video games like Cell Damage. You played that game?
Yeah.
And Jet Set Radio, which is compatible with the Xbox One now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty excited about that. Sega.
As you can see, there's lots of streets to play on. I don't know if you have to like go one path or you can just choose wherever you want to go.
Yeah, it is open. So you can go anywhere. You hit a button and you can get a view of where the enemies are. And then you can like climb buildings, go around the street, do whatever you want. So it's an open area, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to follow a path. It did look like that. So it's more open than the previous Ninja Turtle games. It's fun. There's a lot going on the screen at once. You can see I can grab like power-ups. You can do that. That was a special move. I always pick Michelangelo. He's my favorite turtle.
What I want with this game is like upgrades to your characters. Can you do that?
I don't think so.
Oh, because I can see you get like money and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So what do you use that for?
That's just you're collecting stuff. So you get a certain amount of them per level. You want to try and collect them all for points.
Okay.
There's different colored ones. There's diamond ones, there's blue ones, and there's green ones. Some of them will give you, like if you're low on energy, you'll get more energy. So it works in the game. Maybe the blue ones, maybe you can purchase like different uniforms and stuff, because I've seen different uniforms. And see, that's pretty cool. Like you can use the wires and you can slide around on the wires. You can also float in the air with your turtle shell, like a parachute.
Oh. You can see like the background where you can't go. Like, can you not go to the places that are just dark?
Yeah, no, you can't go there. You can see your limitations. There are some, if you go too far, there's some walls there that you can't climb up or move on until you beat the characters, and then you'll see it kind of puts you where you're supposed to be. I don't get some of these. That was just like a disco dance finish move that didn't really work. I don't know how those work yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
Probably just like an emote.
And they're probably impressed in the control booth because I haven't died yet.
Oh. I think we saw the chopper, which looks like if it spots you, like a bunch of enemies either
Foot
come
Clan
there, or the chopper shoots at you. Does it shoot at you?
It does, yeah. Yep, it shoots at you, and
How do you hide
more
from
enemies
it?
will find you. How do you hide from it? You
Yeah.
just run on. Just run to the next section.
Well, what if it
If it sees you, then more Foot Clan come. That's it. It just keeps telling them where you are.
Oh.
There's a little Krang. So Krang is like a brain guy. He's inside these little spaceships that fly around. I mean, this game's a lot of fun, I think. I don't know how that happened. I'm rolling around in a little ball and I can't get out of there.
What are you using right now? It was called like T-Vision. Can you just see bad guys?
Yep, the T-Vision will help you to know where to go because it's open. It's an open world, and you need to know where the characters are because you want to beat as many Foot Clan characters. It says beat all the enemies, so you have to beat them all before you move off this level.
You also have a timer, which I hate in games, because if you just want to run around and stuff and do what you want, you can't. You have to go on this certain limit, but at least it's a high limit because you can just explore, unless there's a bunch of enemies. Is there just?
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies to beat, so you want to kind of take care of them quickly. You have projectiles. There's a lot. I don't know. I just got that guy, snuck up on him and killed him right away. I want you to see Bebop before we move on to the next video.
You can sneak up on them?
Yeah, you can sneak up behind him and one hit kill him.
Is there like an actual sneak button?
There's a sneak. Yeah, it's not really the sneak button, but if they're not looking at you, you can sneak around them, and if they don't see you, you hit them in the back.
Oh, what's that thing on their ears? Like.
Oh, they're
little...
radios.
Oh.
Because April O'Neil's talking to you through your headset.
Oh, so it makes sense that they have that. Not like other games that just have people talking to you somehow.
Yeah, most of the games assume that you're like military and you have a little piece in your ear.
But some games just don't.
Yeah, they don't bother.
You just have a
People
person talking to you from like 50 miles away.
Yeah, and you don't know why. I want you to see Bebop. He's coming up in a second. Just because this is actually called like level Bebop.
So is Bebop a villain?
Yeah, he's the bad guy. I think you might see him in the commercials. There's Bebop and Rocksteady. Bebop
Oh,
is...
them?
Yeah,
Oh, the Rhino and what was the other one?
Pig.
Okay,
He's like
yeah.
an ore.
Yeah. So, when do we get to meet them? In just a bit?
Yeah, just a minute. I just think I just have to beat a couple
Oh,
more
yeah,
people.
there's a little thing at the top that shows you.
Yep. How many more do I have?
It doesn't say.
Oh,
Oh, the time limit just went up. So I guess you can get the time limit back up? How does that work?
probably getting the orbs.
Oh. So they actually do something.
They help you, yeah. Now this shooting, I got to get down there. I think I might. I don't die here, but close.
Okay, so how much does this hurt you?
It does hurt you a lot, but you just got to figure out your way to get over it.
What's
get
the
to bad
super
guy.
shuriken?
You can do super moves by holding your left trigger button and then hit Y, X, B, or A.
Can you throw that barrel at them that we
Yep,
just
you
saw?
could. So this guy, try to get on his gun here.
So you can get on their weapons.
You can get on there and shoot, but they keep hitting me off.
Oh. Your little screen is blinking over there. Does that mean you're about to die?
Yeah, well, I got two. One turtle is in shell shock right now. I'm in shell shock. But they
Yeah.
can see they pick me
Wait,
up.
can you go to other ones when you're shell shocked?
You can change turtles, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Like,
'Cause some
at
of
the
you-
beginning, do you choose a turtle?
Yep.
Like, it doesn't just go into the game and you have to choose, or do you just choose in-game?
You can choose a turtle to start with, and then in the game you can choose different turtles.
Oh, okay.
The
So,
only reason is because like some of your brothers have different powers, so you might see. Now I think I can get in there.
mission rank S. Is that the best?
Yep. Super.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd be like A, but I guess it's S. Most games have that.
There is an A, but there's also S, which is I believe
What do
S.
those alarms mean? How difficult it is?
Which alarms?
The one where it says reach Bebop's location.
Oh, it's just telling you what to do.
No, like the alarm things at the top. They go down and up.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that means your difficulty.
Well, there's a set difficulty.
No, I mean like just the difficulty of what you're gonna fight.
Oh,
Collectibles.
there's tons of collectibles in the game. Bebop's gonna make an appearance here, and then we'll move on to the next clip.
Isn't that like a bank?
Yeah, they're jumping into the bank
Yeah,
to get
so
him.
he's robbing a bank.
Yeah, he's hiding out in the bank.
So you loading screens.
Yeah,
They still have loading screens.
the loading screen's pretty quick though. It's not so.
Pizza.
That was a pretty good load time.
Why is there pizza in a bank?
It's just because the orbs will give you pizza. Some
Okay.
orbs give you energy, I said, so the pizza gives you energy.
So, well,
So that is Bebop.
I think in the movie he doesn't have those kind of sunglasses.
I think he has some kind of sunglasses, but
He
I
has
don't
some
know about
kind.
those. He's got a chainsaw in this.
So, what if another turtle dies? Do you just go resurrect them?
Yeah, you can run up and help them.
So, when all the other turtles can die too.
Yep.
Okay. So, how many health bars does he have?
Up top, you see his life gauge.
Oh, seven.
I just did a special
He
move
has
on him.
7.
He's getting down there, but then you see it goes back to now he's turning green. I don't know how many times I have to do that, but.
Oh, 7. It says it right up there.
Oh, okay. 7.
Six out of 7.
6 out of 7.
So now you just have to kill him. Votes. 6 times. So
That's a weird little. There's some strange moves that I can't hit him with. Like,
what about that thing on his back? Is that just Foot Clan?
yeah,
It's just a foot. It doesn't really go with his character.
I know. But the Foot Clan created him. Shredder made him.
Yeah, but it's like a metal plate on his back. It doesn't make too much sense.
See, I think I'm shell shocked now.
Oh, so he can shoot a gun and he has a chainsaw?
Yep.
So how hard is he? Is he really hard?
I didn't beat him.
You didn't, okay.
Spoiler alert, I didn't beat him.
So is this the first level of the game?
Yeah, it is. Yep, this is the first
So
level.
there's worse boss.
It's tough. Yeah.
So you'll eventually find Shredder?
I would think so. Yeah, they
At,
might
like,
be
the
quiet.
end of the
He might
game.
be the last. So we can move on to the next clip now, because this is going to be, I don't beat him. I don't get to fight him much.
Is there DLC for it that's coming out ever?
I'm sure there will be. Yeah, there'll be more characters that come out. This one is Mass Effect Andromeda.
I haven't played Mass Effect. Has that? I think I have.
You played it? It's pretty good. I mean, Mass Effect I always compare to like Gears of War, those types of games. There's a lot of like hiding in or cover, so you hide in cover, shoot, move on. It's a strategic game. Upgrades, you can upgrade your character, his weapons, you know, and it's just a continuing story.
Wait, is it just showing people on the moon?
Right now, it's just showing you a little trailer, and it's explaining how people always want to explore and get out there and do more.
So when do the enemies come? Aren't there like Reapers?
Yeah, I don't know yet, because this is so new. Like Mass Effect, there's not much footage of it. This is just the newest trailer for it.
Okay, so how far away is the Mass Effect place? It doesn't seem like it's
They're gonna more than likely announce a release date.
They're outside of Earth?
Yeah.
They're outside of the galaxy?
Yep, and you know, it's showing you like the universe, and hopefully you can explore the universe and fly around and stuff like that. So it has a lot. The last game on the list for today is King of Fighters. You ever play that?
No.
I played all of SNK games. Fatal Fury, you know, Fatal Fury, and all the other fighting games that came along with that, and King of Fighters, and they're all just as impressive as Street Fighter if you learn how they work, learn the moves, give it time. So this is another one that the fighting series is going only on PlayStation for now. I don't understand it. I really wish that people would take Capcom's lead and realize that that was a bad decision to only go on to the PlayStation 4, because they actually had the worst selling Street Fighter series in a long time. Didn't make the money they expected. So.
It seems like they have a lot of people to choose from.
50 characters to choose from in this one game.
Okay, so are they like, is there like a special thing to choose them with, like a random?
You can do random if you want.
Oh.
I'd probably like to learn all the moves for one person, beat the game, then do it for the next one. So, but the graphics are impressive. It looks like they're sticking to their 2D platform, which works for fighting games that require you to do certain moves on the controller. Lots of skill involved in this one. This is different from like Street Fighter, where you can kind of, some people can just mash the buttons and win. This one, you know, it takes a lot of time and effort. Learn the moves, give it time, and it's a great game.
You know what I don't like about when they talk to each other? It like cuts the screen in half.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It just doesn't look good.
There's
But the fighting looks good. Of course, blocking. Never go without that in any fighter game at all.
yeah.
Was there ever one without blocking?
No, you need blocking because it's a timing thing. Part of the skills.
Is there like special moves?
Oh yeah, see, they're coming up. There's definitely special moves. There's like you know, fireballs. See, there's some more. This guy does that.
Is there guys that are supposed to look like people?
Yeah, some of them are people. What do you mean?
Like I saw a guy that looked like Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, sorta. I mean, they try to be innovative and create different
No,
people.
he had like the
claws.
claws on his hands.
Yeah.
And a little striped shirt.
hmm Yeah, they might design their characters off of some American characters that we have in the U.S. Because these are mostly made in Japan, and then they're imported over here. So, what else have you been playing? I've been playing Doom just about every day. That's all I've been playing.
I played was it Battleborn?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
You like that a
I
lot?
played it for a lot more too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
More than me?
No.
I got through the whole
yeah,
story.
you beat it.
Yeah, I beat it now. But I had to have help beating the last character. Pretty hard. Pretty difficult game, Battleborn. But if you want, you just play that through. It's great. There's a story to it. Like every level is just designed around a little bit of a story. And like I said, give it a shot. Overwatch also released this week. I haven't played much of that, but I just played the beta and I really wasn't that into it. It was more of a co-op game, so you really have to play that one online because you have to protect your certain area from the other people taking it over, and at the end, whoever protects their area the most, like, wins that round. And there's different things to do, but it just, I wasn't into it. There's not much extra there. There's probably going to be DLC and a lot of that for it. What else came out? Oddworld Inhabitants came out with Abe's Odyssey, a bundle, which is great because the Oddworld Inhabitants make great games. You keep buying their games. Hopefully they're going to remake their other games in HD. It makes more sense to me for Oddworld Inhabitants to make an HD remake than like something that just released a year that I believe was already in high definition. But you know, I like they're already planning on making a Munchies Quest, which is like the next Oddworld Inhabitant game that came out, and hopefully Stranger. What else? What do we got for next week, you think? What's being released next week?
I don't think a lot's going to be released next week.
Yeah, there's not a lot coming out. Mirror's Edge is coming soon. I'm hoping we can grab a beta of that, maybe put that on the next show.
Far Harbor for Fallout 4.
Far Harbor came out for Fallout 4. I think that's going to be great, but you haven't tried it yet.
Everybody was anticipating it.
Yeah, I mean, they're just, every Fallout, they do those games perfectly. So I think Far Harbor is going to be no exception to the rule. Just going to be a great game based on New England again. I'm glad that they moved like Fallout to New England. They based the whole thing in Boston. Now they're moving it up north a little bit. I think it's, because I think Far Harbor is probably Bar Harbor. And we don't say our R's in New England, so. What's that? Bar Harbor.
It's Bar Harbor.
Bar Harbor. And yeah, so looking
Also,
forward to
for that. Everybody was anticipating it because of, in this little dialogue, there was something about a ghoul whale. So everybody thought something would be like close to the ocean and maybe have like animals in the ocean, like ghoul animals, just dead animals, because of the ghoul whale.
Maybe a ghoul whale that's alive and you have to fight them. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird things in the ocean too, like pipes that go to little shelters. Yep. So we'll probably be seeing that maybe.
All right. Cool. So maybe we'll see you next week on the next game shift. Bring us out.
Catchphrase.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.